the same company, this is funny, the same company that did the strippers and escorts, by day, same phone number, same everything, because it was called like something's entertainment, whatever his name was.
Right. Like Gary's Entertainment.
Also,
his name? It was like a person's name?
Yeah.
Gary's Entertainment.
Gary's Entertainment.
Yeah.
They would send me out. They go, hey, would you also want to make more money by going to kids' birthdays parties?
Kids' birthday
as, dressed as Winnie the Pooh or kids' characters. And so I said yes.
Wait, this is the same
company.
So you could either have Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Same phone number.
Or Crackhead Candace.
Yes.
Depending on the party.
Junkie Candace or Winnie the Pooh. But.
Were you Winnie the Pooh?
The Winnie the Pooh is about awkward stories. The guy, let's say, was like low business morals. The guy who owned this company, he did not really give a shit about anything. And he would send me out. Again, I was kind of last option. The people he had that didn't want to do it, I'd get those gigs. So they would send me into North Philadelphia, which is pretty bad area. Rough area. To do some, I remember being Elmo one time. And also the costumes were not film quality, let's say. They were...
Like Times Square.
Yes, very much like shitty, carrying it in a trash bag,
like
burlap costumes.
Yeah, Elmo. So you're Elmo. Tickle me, Elmo.
But the most awkward one was I went to a party. It was at 9 o'clock at night. They wanted me to be there. I got there. I find out when I walk in.
Wait, 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Dressed as Elmo.
It's Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
But I just have Winnie the Pooh in my
I understand, but
garbage
if
bag.
you're dressed at Winnie the Pooh, if anybody has wanted Winnie the Pooh at a party, 9 p.m., I'm a parent. You are too. You have a kid. What party have you ever thrown where the kid would be entertained by Winnie the Pooh or Elmo that would happen like after 6 p.m.?
Correct. The kind of party that would happen at is a black thuggy house party where there was just two babies in high chairs. And I walked in. It was, people playing dice, the 40s, everyone's smoking weed, and there's two babies in high chairs with Cheerios in front of them. And I come in and I'm very nervous. I find out through the guy who, and they walk in, he's like, "What's up, motherfucker?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'm here to be the Winnie the Pooh." And he's like, "Oh yeah." He goes, "Where's the balloons and presents?" And I was like, "Excuse me?" He goes, "The balloons and presents." And what this guy, the owner of the company, will do is he'll say a bunch of bullshit. He just wants to sell the gig and figures you'll deal with it when you get there.
Right.
Balloons I've never heard of that. Bringing balloons and presents for a kid I don't know is odd.
You're Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
It's also odd that you walked in without the costume, just the costume in the bag. Mm-hmm. Like I've thrown parties for my kids. The person, I don't see the person out of costume.
Really? They walk to the door like that, really?
Don't they usually get dressed in the car? Has anybody else in here thrown a party for a kid? Do you ever see
We got my daughter a Dora the Explorer once.
And Dora came in without being an explorer?
I think she may have come in the princess costume, actually.
Yeah, they always
come in with the costumes on. Yeah.
It's like walking around Disneyland and going, "I want to see Mickey. Hey, let me just put this head on."
Yeah, he's got the head off,
yes.
smoking a cigarette.
So, okay, but the funny that you got Winnie in a sack.
So, and the guy says, "Balloons and presents." I go, "I was not aware of anything balloons," and he's pissed. He calls the guy. I guess the guy gives him some sort of price break enough to say, like, "All right, fine, go upstairs and change." So I go upstairs, and I go in the room. I'm putting on this Winnie the Pooh costume, and when I close the door, at one point the guy yelled, I closed the bedroom door, and the guy yelled up at one point. He's like, "Hey, don't close that bedroom door." And I was like, "Already did." And he just starts cursing because something's broken with the door. They can't get it open. So 30 minutes, and I'm not exaggerating, taking their final solution is we got to knock the hinges off.
Wait, you're standing in a strange person. Are you wearing a Winnie costume, a Pooh?
I'm holding the head. I said the door, it literally falls. It's like an old Philadelphia house. The door falls with smoke, and it's like, remember the movie The Right Stuff? I'm just like holding the Winnie the Pooh costume, like I said, like an
the
astronaut.
Right Stuff at the end during that Aerosmith song. They're holding their helmets and walking in slow motion. You're in a crack house room in a furry costume holding a bear head.
Yeah.
It's not like the right stuff. That's the wrong stuff.
It's the wrong stuff for sure, but it looks so regal waiting there. And
regal.
They were, I was trying to look very important with my costume on. And I went downstairs and, I had they gave me a CD of kids songs to play. And I was like, all right. And they're so frustrated with me.
Who gave you the CD? The people there?
Yeah, well, I bring it. They always have me bring a CD. So I go, hey, can we put this? I'm just like kids' music to dance to and
you dance.
Do the hokey pokey. Well, yes, I did. But I was like, hey, can you guys put the CD in for the music? And he goes, just dance to what's on, motherfucker. So I danced for 2 kids in high chairs eating Cheerios to Dr. Dre's Chronic 2001 album. Awkwardly. And then when it was over, I go to the guy. I was like, and I'm trying to make
Did you turn around and
I thought I was going to have that. I thought we were having that moment, and I was like, hey, man. I was like, the kids are adorable. It was a pleasure. Thank you. Sorry for the confusion. I go, I'm going to go upstairs and change and get out of here. And he goes, nah, you ain't going back upstairs. Get out of here now. And I knew he was serious, but I just treated it like he was kidding. I was like, crazy, right? If I just left like this. I was like, but I'm just going to head upstairs and take care of this. And he was like, no. And he shoved me out the door hard, and then told 2 guys on the stoop to make sure I get to my car, but aggressively. Wow. And then I just ran to my mom's Chevette, stick shift Chevette, and drove it home in a Winnie the Pooh costume with the head off.